All right, man, let's hit the reset button. It's been a crazy, let's say, week or so, going through last week and then this week, and I say crazy in that a lot of things I think can be expected when you look at where we're at and what we've accomplished so far, and the psychological warfare that goes in to preparing each week to play great football. But I wanted to kind of remind you guys something that maybe I haven't put enough emphasis on, and this is this. There is no need to change perspective, even though we're in a certain situation now that's different than we were in 3 weeks ago. And so when I say don't change perspective, the perspective is still the same. All right. Our goal and mission is to be the best we can be today. Not just on the field, but in the classroom, in the community, and yeah, on the field too, because we're not guaranteed tomorrow. We're not guaranteed tomorrow on the field. We're not guaranteed tomorrow in the classroom. We're not guaranteed tomorrow in the community. And so we're not guaranteed to do any of this with the family that we have in the football program. And, so we have to continue to stay mindful of that and keep that as the perspective and enjoy today. And so I want you guys to remember that. I want you to think about that. And I want you guys to use that as a means to move forward. Because, what happens sometimes as we see an end in sight, a finality, if you will, that in itself can be a distractor for a lot of different reasons. And I don't want to get into why that's the case, but it can be a distractor. Sometimes the end is scary. But here's what I can tell you. You guys are people first. And you're my people. You're my family. You're these coaches' family. And with or without football, yes, football has connected us. But with or without football, I still care about you. I love you. And I'm going to be there for you. And that's going to continue. I can't tell you the countless number of young men who I continue to stay in touch with, who I continue to talk with, who I may not talk to regularly, but connect with me through Facebook or a text all the time and talk about things that are going on in their lives. And maybe there's some that are silent and I don't get to regularly talk to and speak to, but you know what? They know I'm there, and I know that they're there, and I know they're doing great things. And so that connection doesn't change. My care for you goes well beyond the game of football, and I think that's true for all of our coaches. And I do think it's true for us as a team. The reality is that you guys do come from different backgrounds, and consequently, with different backgrounds, different upbringings, different circumstances, different things in our day that may or may not be good or bad, can cause us to come into practice and come into the time that we spend together a little disheveled or distracted. And you know what? What's cool about a football family is that we have no choice but to deal with those issues so we can continue to move forward. And so you can't allow, whatever's going on in our lives to impact the vitality of our family and what's going on. In real life, though, we certainly can just discard or ignore those situations. And you know what? I don't know if that's always important either, because I think as a true brother, we should be there to help each other. What we can't do, though, is we can't allow certain circumstances and certain situations that can happen at any given moment, because people have bad days, to impact the whole family. And what do I mean by that? I don't mean that we ostracize and look down on the outside issues that could be affecting our players. No, we put our arms around them and we find solace in them. But even when we have gripes or complaints or issues maybe amongst one another, we got to know that there's still 40 some other guys that we can lean on, that we love, as we're working through the challenges we may have with one another. And you know what? When you have a true tight family, there's going to be gripes. It's never always going to be peachy clean. And case in point, last night, yesterday, I personally expected us to come out pretty focused. I expected us to go out there and use the time we had to get better, because I can see that today was a good day, or yesterday was a good day for us to get better, and we're working for a goal. And when we don't get there, I I don't find offense to the whole group. I'm disappointed in some that could be doing a better job of bringing us together. But reality is it's part of the growth process. And I certainly don't use that as a testament of how I feel about them. But I will say that sometimes it can get to be a little challenging when you're dealing with the same things a lot over and over and over again. And what it does do is it does distract the entire mission from what we need to be doing and the positivity that's going on around us. But even I need to make sure that I don't allow myself to get focused only on that, and I can enjoy the greatness that's going on around us. So focus on the day. Know that you're a person before you're a player. Have a great day. Do the things necessary to make something positive for other people. You are Shining Light. You are Cowart Football. You are uncommon. So use that theme. Use that mindset. Use that perspective that you're not guaranteed another tomorrow. That to go out and make today great. And then the last thing I want to share is, yes, it's important to have goals. And we have a goal. And you guys have worked really hard. And we've accomplished so many great things, overcoming, crazy odds to get to a point where we're sitting in a really special place. Our path to what you guys ultimately want to achieve is cut out in a really unique and special way. That could be a very prosperous way for us to achieve an ultimate goal of maybe being a state champion. It's a great goal. But you know what? If I go to bed tonight and don't wake up tomorrow, I'm not going to be less complete because I didn't get a chance to go to that state championship game with you. I can tell you that I'm complete because I know that when I rest my head tonight and when I rest my head hopefully tomorrow, I can say that I use this moment and this time to care about you guys and love you guys as much as I can. So my question to you is, can you say that of yourselves? Can you say that you are using this time to take care of one another, to take care of our school, to take care of your schoolwork, to be the best version of yourself? Are you using that time to do that? And if you continue to do that, we've said from the get-go, then you can best bet that at the end of the day, you may achieve exactly what you want to achieve. So keep that in mind. I love you guys. Hope to see you soon, real soon. And I hope that you guys have a great day. I'm out. Boom.